After getting off to a hot start in the first half, only to see the momentum shift in the direction of Omaha Pewitt, well, the Gunter Tigers are just giving us a little made-for-TV drama as they come back in the second half when this game was tied at the break and just shut out the Omaha Pewitt Brahmas as they take this one 43-22, claiming the Class 3A Division II state title. Well, hello and welcome to AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. I'm Manny Diaz. Well, one thing's for sure, this Gunter Tiger team filled with just a stable of running backs for these guys getting in the end zone tonight. Coming up, we're talking about the button that was not pushed and how three simple letters, TPW, how these were utilized tonight. First things first, let's get to those highlights. Keontre Hawkins and the Omaha Pewitt Brahmas making the program's fourth state championship appearance, taking on Bryson Rigsby and the Gunter Tigers. Opening Gunter drive, the sophomore QB1 Hudson Graham to Clayton Reed, who's picking up yardage for a fresh set of downs and doing it right in your grill. A few plays later, going back to Clayton Reed, who's making a 12-yard house call, and it's 7-0 Gunter. Next Tigers possession, back to work. Hudson Graham slings it to Ethan Sloan for a nice gain to move the chains. On 4th and goal from the 1, Gunter rolling the dice early. Hudson Graham sneaks it in for the touchdown, and it's 14-0 just like that. Next Pewitt drive, here come the Brahmas cross holder to Keontre Hawkins, who's making a run for the pylon but brought down just outside the goal line. 2 plays later, how about a QB sneak? Holder reaching for the end zone, 2-point try good, 14-8 Gunter. Second quarter now, back come the Tigers. They give it to Bryson Rigsby, who's making some moves. This kid, a big play waiting to happen. A few plays later, Clayton Reed practically walks into the end zone, and this game is back to a 2-score game. But do not count out the Brahmas just yet. This game could use a showtime play, and why not now? Holla at your boy, Kadrian Johnson, who not only makes the pick, but is making a case to take it to the house. Gets a few blocks, and Johnson is off to the races for the 75-yard pick six. I'm tired just looking at this kid run. When it was all said and done, he likely ran for 150 yards. Nonetheless, score now 22-14 Gunter. We're following another pick snag by Pewitt. The Brahmas on the doorstep and busting it down here on 4th and goal, courtesy of guess who? Kadrian Johnson, who makes one heck of an effort for the score. 2-point try good. Game tied at 22. Let's head to the half. To the 4th, Gunter up a touchdown. Very first play in the frame. Pitch to Bryson Rigsby for the 4-yard touchdown. And the Tigers are now back up by 2 scores. Ensuing Pewitt drive, the Brahmas trying to stay in the fight and facing 4th down, but cannot make it happen, giving Gunter great field position and an opportunity to truly put this one away. Very next Gunter possession, the Tigers don't let off the gas. Clayton Reed gets to the edge and breaks off a little something inside the 10-yard line. Very next play, they give it to Peyton Lowe, and 3-5 is shaking off kids on his way to the end zone for the 9-yard touchdown to make it 43-22 Gunter to pretty much put this one away as the Tigers go on to win it, claiming the Class 3A Division II title, the second in program history. 4 Gunter Tigers hitting the end zone tonight: Clayton Reed, Bryson Rigsby, Peyton Lowe, and Hudson Graham, while 2 Gunter seniors were named the game's best players. Yeah, Clayton Reed, the offensive player of the game, finishing with 124 yards rushing on 17 carries and 2 touchdowns, while Peyton Lowe named the defensive player of the game. Coming up, what this dub meant for the program.
This is an unbelievable feeling. I mean, you work really, really hard, from January until now to put your team in a position, and the kids put themselves in a position to come out here and finish on top. So it's unbelievable.
I mean, it's exciting. I mean, I'm almost lost for words. I mean, this senior year to be able to go out a state champion, not many people can say they can do that.
No, I don't think there's a panic there. There's definitely a, we got to stop the bleeding for sure. We had a bad 6 minutes right there, 5 or 6 minutes. We talked to them right before the half going in. We said, look, guys, they had about 5 or 6 minutes, and football's about ups and downs and about adversity, and we kept fighting, and we finished out the second half.
Their momentum. I mean, we were giving it to them. I mean, we were beating ourselves up, and we had 2 turnovers, and they were able to capitalize on one of those, and we were leaving them with a short field on offense, and with their offense like that, I mean, you can't do that.
You know, tough people win. That's something that we got a few years back from Coach Jackson when he was at Poteet, and you know, we felt like it really embodied what we wanted to try to be, and you know, about a mentally tough football program. And I thought that our kids put that on display tonight.
We'll talk about a finish for senior running back and linebacker in the game's defensive MVP, Peyton Lowe, finishing his career as a Gunter Tiger at 60-3 and 2 state championships. As for the Gunter Tigers, well, the program can now call itself two-time state champs. For day 2 of coverage, along with the San Angelo Live and Cover 1 crew, I'm Manny Diaz. Good night. God bless.